They always have good fighters coming from Roufusport.
Great coaching, great fighters. And here we go, Eddie Lopez with the blue tape on the gloves, the red.
Similar
for
builds.
Tipton.
He's throwing hard kicks here. Throwing hard kicks to start. A flying knee. Oh, big shots in the dirty boxing.
Felt like Eddie ate one there.
Calming down. Oh. Tipton's looking to land a big right hand.
Yeah, he's throwing stuff with some big power. Look at that elbow. Try to get inside and throw that elbow.
I think he needs to step off on an angle instead of just straight in. And then he might be able to catch that. They clinch.
Some offense now from Lopez has Tipton up against the cage, working the body.
Good clinch work, good knees.
Nice
from
knee
both
right
of these
there.
Guys.
He's landed a couple of those now. Tipton's got to get that back off.
I have a feeling neither of them actually want to go to the ground, though, so I think they're going to play around here for a minute. Good uppercut, good knee.
Trying to secure that tie plum.
Both of them throwing good knees up the middle. Very similar builds.
All right, now we're back to the center of the cage. Some good work there by Eddie.
Both of them looking very calm, very collected. I think Tipton is the one getting a little bit more excited, though. He's trying. He really wants to. He really wants to get that right hand off, but he's crowding himself when he does it. Nice. He wants to land that rear knee too. Ooh, big inside low kick.
Tipton's doing a good job of mixing it up, but here's Eddie again, trying to muscle him up against the cage. And Tipton turns him.
I think Eddie has the advantage in the clinch. Eddie looks very calm too.
Yeah.
Right in front of us. These are some tall guys. Ooh, going with some power.
He's fighting southpaw now.
Big body kick. Oh, he follows him up. A little slip there, but
yeah, Eddie right back to his feet. Round 1 of 3 between Lopez and Tipton.
Tipton's throwing a lot of leg kicks, and Lopez has thrown a lot of knees. They're looking each other dead in the eyes right
I was
now.
just looking at Eddie's eyes. They're like lasered on him.
Literally. He doesn't like that low kick.
No.
I think
I'm not sure if that's why he switched stances.
Yeah, well, he made a face after that
last
one. Almost like an annoyance face.
Right.
Another
He's
fast.
like, punch me in the face, just don't kick me in the leg.
Yeah, ooh. Tipton throwing some good leg kicks here. These are going to add up.
That one was solid.
Ooh, he tried to catch it, but I think he still ate that a little bit. Doesn't seem to affect him too much, though. These guys don't want to go to the ground, it seems like. Man, that looked like it hurt his foot. That hit him straight on the elbow. Oh. And I don't think Eddie's using his hands enough. He needs to set his kicks up with hands more. Tipton's doing a better job of using his hands and his feet. But it seems like he's slowing down here a little bit.
I think Lopez's corner, probably like to see him be a little bit more on the offense rather than countering. I'm not sure that's working out for him as great right now.
Yeah. I think
we'll see, but obviously first round in quite a long time, so.
Both fighters would benefit from using a jab right now, both of them. I think if Eddie used his jab and stepped off to the right, he could start landing big body kicks. Like right now, he needs to be stepping off.
Ooh, that one got through.
Yep, it got through the guard there. Big right hand through the middle.
All right, so the end of round one.
That was a very competitive first round. I seen a wince from Eddie. I think some of the leg kicks are starting to add up for him. Look at this. Look at this. Tipton, he's standing in the middle of the cage.
Well, you're really not allowed to do that, but
you
need to get to your corner.
He's trying to.
Yeah.
He's trying to be.
Mental game is on full display here.
It's Tony Ferguson.
Well, I mean, and frankly, I thought Tipton looked pretty good in the first round. I felt like he was the aggressor, had more volume, and Eddie had those good sequences up against the cage a little bit, but I think DeAndre probably won that round. It's always difficult when you're calling a fight to score it, but
I think DeAndre won it as well, but you never know. I think Eddie just needs to get a little busier with the hands. He's throwing some good kicks and good knees, but he needs to use his hands more. It seemed like Tipton slowed down there at the end of the round, but oh, that was a close knee there.
That was, yeah.
Close to the head. But I think both fighters would benefit from using a jab. A little bit of theatrics.
Yeah, to do a little okey-doke there to start the round.
He's got to watch out putting his head down when he's throwing those big right hands.
Tipton likes that inside elbow.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
But
now Eddie's saying he took a finger in the eye.
It's
Mike
hard.
Sim didn't see it.
It's hard when you're southpaw versus orthodox, though. It's gonna be very hard for him to land that in this matchup until he gets close. He can't lead with it like he is and expect to land it. He needs to throw a jab. Then, I mean, all of these things.
That was a nice counter.
All of these things, he would have much more success if he led with a jab. He would be closer so that it would actually land. That was a nice turn there. He's ready to turn him. Eddie's lacking on the offense right now.
Yeah, I thought maybe if he got him back up against the cage, he had some success there. But we're back to the center.
Yeah, Tipton was too quick to turn him around. I think he knows he doesn't want to be there with Eddie. Eddie does seem to be pretty skilled in the clinch department.
Yeah, that's working under Saeed Hatim over
was,
at Mission MMA.
Yeah. Tipton's still looking for that big right hand, I think. They need to use their jabs. There is a jab, see, and success. A 2-1-2 would be good.
Tipton is definitely controlling the output and being first in almost every exchange.
Yeah, Eddie's being a little too hesitant, man. He needs to get going. He's in front of him. He's stalking him.
Yeah, he's working the counters quite a bit, but when we get in the center of the cage or there we go.
That was a hard body kick.
Yes.
But he lost his balance, so I think he's too focused on throwing those kicks right now.
Yeah, first time under the bright lights in 8 years for Eddie Lopez.
Yeah, it's got to be invigorating.
Just getting that first round out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll see him get more comfortable as the clock ticks. But right now, I think he's behind.
Yeah, I think so too. He's been eating a lot of leg kicks though, and you know, not only are those points, but it adds up.
Yes.
It seems like it might start to affect him pretty soon, but who knows? Some people are able to.
Well, you could see the inside of his right leg from here is very bruised and a little swollen. So Tipton has done a good job of landing that right inside kick. Oh! It's one way to get out of the line of a punch.
Yeah, Tipton has caught those kicks, I think, 3 different times, so. If Eddie started checking him, I bet he would not stop throwing so many. He's just leading with his tools that are too far away.
Well, like you had mentioned, once again, he was able to catch that kick.
Yep. But they don't want to go to the ground. So, I mean, he could easily take him to the ground with that opportunity, but they clearly just want to stand. Eddie just has not wanted to be the aggressor very much. I mean, he's walking him down, but he's not throwing. And then he's letting Tipton just get off on the back foot, and then Tipton goes forward, and Eddie tries to counter. But the output is definitely in Tipton's favor.
And I just don't feel like Tipton has any concern with anything Eddie's doing in there.
Yeah, I don't think so either, which will play out bad for Eddie if Tipton continues to get more comfortable. That's why Eddie needs to get in his face. It's the last 10 seconds. He needs to go. That was good. That was close.
Man, DeAndre Tipton is a savage.
Yeah, he's getting mean.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That was the look on his face after he threw those exchanges, although Eddie did score a little bit there.
Yeah.
But Tipton answered. So after 2, we will move to the 3rd and final round between Lopez and DeAndre Tipton from Roufusport.
I got a 2-1 going into the 3rd.
What's that?
I got 2-1, or I mean
2-0?
2-0 going Tipton into the 3rd.
Coming up after this, Jawan Britton from Primal Milwaukee and Seth the Sweetheart Swinehart. 5 rounds of kickboxing. And of course, still the main event is to come. Justin Harrell from Elite Athletics and Gustavo Rodriguez from the Northern Illinois Combat Club will fight 5 rounds of kickboxing at 175 pounds. So stay tuned for that. Matt Locasio along with Shad Walters. Great to be with you here from the sold-out Tabala Event Center in Rockford, Illinois. We are ready for round 3 between Lopez and Tipton. Mission MMA for Lopez and Roufusport for DeAndre Tipton. Touch of gloves before the 3rd and final round gets going. And Eddie Lopez needs to pick up the pace here. He may even need to finish.
Yeah, he might need a finish here unless he finishes extremely strong. I don't know what the judges got for the first round, but because the first round was a lot more competitive. Yes. But it seems like his corner told him he needs to pick up the pace here, and it looks like he's doing that. Knees back and forth from both of them. Oh, we've got a takedown attempt from Eddie. Kind of sloppy, so.
Yeah, Tipton's quick, so he was able to easily outmaneuver that. But Eddie does have him up against cage here. Let's see if he can score. Nice knee by Tipton.
He's got Eddie's got to watch out for that knee to come to the outside.
There's a good knee.
Because Tipton can throw that all the way up to his head from right there.
Yeah.
So, see, that almost hit him in his jaw. So, like right now, he's vulnerable.
Very long.
And he's landed some good ones.
Yeah, Eddie's long too, though. He can probably answer those.
Eddie needs to break that wrist control. Yeah.
There we go.
Looks like we've got some swelling, a cut over the eye.
Of DeAndre Tipton, yeah.
Eddie's also cut, but I think that happened in the first round. But okay, we've got some shots out of both of them in the 3rd round. I think they're both starting to feel the pressure. That was a big right hand.
Yeah.
It was glancing. But Eddie is definitely picking up the pace. It looks.
Yeah, he is. Look at that. He tagged him again.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no. Down goes Lopez from a Tipton right hand.
In the fire. Oh, another big right hand.
Yeah, as he was getting up. But Lopez back to his feet as we move to the last part of round 3. Blood dripping down the face of Tipton near his left eye. And Lopez, you can see the output. You can see that he's willing to engage more right now.
Yeah, I think he needs to stay on it.
And
even though he got
backed off
there.
a bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I think he needs to stay on it. He needs to take advantage of Tipton being on the back foot, but They're both tired. They're both hurt. I mean, this has been a war, man. They both kicked the heck out of each other.
Yeah.
Eddie needs to move forward. I think DeAndre might take. Oh wow, that was good.
Very nice.
Good right hand. Tipton's gonna take this if he doesn't. If Eddie doesn't move forward.
Partial connection there on the high kick.
He's looking to finish it. I think.
Man, Tipton likes to get in real close.
He's getting emotional.
He's powering up. Yeah, he's hulking up. Another right hand.
Eddie looked at the clock. I think look at those very slow kicks. He's very tired. That's why if Tipton goes here, he might be able to finish him. But he's being patient too.
He had that one cocked. He didn't let it fly though.
That calf kick threw his feet off, so. If he would just launch it straight punches down the middle, guys. See right there, he can touch him. He can touch him right here. I don't know why he's not. He wants like some big shot. Just throw some 1-2 down the pipe, man.
Tipton again, effective at catching that kick, making Lopez lose his balance. He's commanded the cage very well here tonight, the Roufusport fighter.
Good cross hook from Eddie. They clash. Dirty boxing again.
Throwing.
Dirty boxing. I
This
love
is where
that.
Eddie had some success earlier.
You got a tie
nice
plum.
plum though by Tipton. Oh, and a knee that looked like it landed.
Oh, another one. More dirty boxing. I love this from these guys. I love the dirty boxing. With both another Muay Thai plum knee.
Eddie trying to work to that body here.
Eddie's trying to empty the tank here. He's got to be careful of these big knees, though. Yep, I mean, these are like landing on the jaw of Eddie.
Yeah, Tipton is able to get it up there.
He is tough. Oh, another one to
Time
the jaw.
is short.
Another. Oh, wow. Oh. Why would,
wow.
that was a hell of a fight.
That was a great fight. Eddie Lopez back in the cage for the first time in 8 years. And DeAndre Tipton gets up and says, that's right. That's a pro debut right there, folks. That was a great job.
Yeah, that was a great fight.
You know, props to Eddie. But I think Tipton's going to take it on points.
I think so as well. He fought hard there in the third round. I think he needed a higher pace in the second round, man. The second round, he was very stagnant. And,
yeah, he just there was a little bit of rust or just inability to get the weapons going.
Yeah, he started to in the third round.
Oh,
though.
absolutely, yeah.
I mean, I would love to see him back in here, man, because he seems
I'm
like
sure
very
that's the
skilled.
plan.
Seems very skilled. It just couldn't really get off tonight, but he had some good moments.
And that happens. There are going to be guys, right, that you're just like, I can't enact my game plan. I just cannot, whether they're defensively or quick or their movement. And I think that's a little bit what happened to Eddie here tonight. But it was a fun fight, great fight.
It's hard to, it's chess. You're playing live chess, man, with punches and kicks. So it's not easy to try to make those decisions while you're in there. And sometimes you think you are winning. Sometimes you think you are winning, even though, you might not be getting off more. You see different things differently than the people on the outside, so.
Well, we're waiting for the final decision between Tipton and Lopez. Mike Sim calls him to the center of the cage. And here is the official decision.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, that's what I paid for right there. What do you think? These guys came up their own. We had a decision. Judge 1 scoring the bout 28-29. Tipton. Judge 2 scoring the bout 29-28. Lopez. That's 3 scoring about 28-29 for your winner. Fighting out of the red corner. Tipton. Split decision.
Great fight from both of those guys.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I think that's absolutely huge for Eddie Lopez, and he will be back. And it's always good to see a young man do well in their pro debut. So congratulations to aundre Tipton and his coaches over at Roufusport.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything bad to take away from this fight for Eddie Lopez. I think he looked good after 8 years off.
Split decision loss. I mean, he was competitive.
Versus a tough guy. I mean, this guy's young, fast, strong.
And has remained very active over the last few years, which obviously, that's huge.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I